Testing one. There we go. Oh man, I thought I looked at everything up and apparently I missed a few things. Ha! Welcome to the stream. Hey, welcome dabbing. Welcome. We'll probably just jump right into it because I want to get a lot of progress done tonight in Genshin and we'll see how far we can go. Aside from that, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Apparently my subscriber count on this screen isn't right, but well, you know what? That's fine. We're cool. Oh man, we'll just kind of jump into this here. All right, perfect. Good. At least that's working, right? Yep. Okay, we got audio. Perfect. Oh, sorry for being late. I'm trying to get everything up to date because, like, you know, coming back from vacation, even though it's been like, you know, 4 days, you'd figure I'd be all up to speed. Nope, I'm not up to speed on anything. I even had to stay late to work tonight. Because unfortunately, yeah, I had to make up a whole bunch of stuff for the last 4 days, so this is going to be a nice relaxation, I'm hoping. Oh, man. I'm actually, while we're waiting for Var, I hope the guy's not another update, I swear. I want to say I'm actually surprised by how many people have actually joined the channel, which is really kind of cool, because, like, I wasn't expecting to break 100, actually. I know my original stream goal was to actually hit 100 by March 23rd, which was my 1 year anniversary. That didn't happen. I was like, fine, no problem. I don't stream much at all, so it's like, yeah, that's going to be one of your hindrances if you're not streaming like as much as some of these other people do. And but man, I was honestly shocked by the response to the Vesper Noir and Magni Desmond VOD. That I was not expecting people to really resonate with that. And that was really cool. I was happy about that. Also, surprisingly enough, the short that I did about the Dean Martin prototype actually was surprisingly well received as well. I'm, excuse me, surprised that came through. So let me just double check, make sure. Stream, excellent connection. Stream health is good. All right, we're good. Thank God. I swear, after that one stream where it's like, it was so choppy, it took 15 minutes to figure out what the heck was going on. No. And it was this kind of thing here too. Like with the update, waiting for the game to update. Oh, man. But it's one of those, it was nice to actually get some time off. But honestly, I'm not a huge fan of vacation time. I know you need it, and I definitely did need it. Especially like the sleep and whatnot, but oh God. Going back to the schedule after actually getting like like 7-8 hours of sleep a night, I was totally confused. I'm like, dude, I don't know if I like this anymore. Oh man. I didn't leave the state, drove down a bit. It was really kind of cool. We did a bunch of stuff, went to a couple museums, and actually managed to get to a glass blower who allowed for hands-on. And I was not expecting the amount of hands-on I did. Because, like, the only thing I didn't do was that basically get the glass out of the furnace. That was the only thing I didn't do. Everything else they had me do. And it was like, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, really? Okay, we're doing this? All right, we're doing this. But it was really cool because I ended up with a really nice paperweight. And I got to pick the colors. They had 3 colors I had to pick. And, you know, I picked 3 nice, like 2 they're kind of orangish and red, and the one was like nice blue to make contrast. And God, yeah, it was a crazy, crazy thing. Because like when I was in college, I remember like at RIT, this is before RIT really expanded like it is nowadays. Good God. But they had a glass blowing, they had an outdoor forge for glass blowing and stuff. And I remember walking past it to you know, Booth and Barshell for graphic design classes. And I always looked at it and I was like, wow, it's really impressive what they're doing. But man, oh man, just to actually feel and experience it, ooh, that was something completely different. And it was really cool because like we went through the whole process of explaining, okay, here's what you gotta do, Dex. Like, okay, I thought, you know, they were gonna just have me blow, you know, through the guys to blow the bubble out a little bit, and then they're like, okay, because you're doing, there's a few other people in there with me, and there's like, because you're doing the paperweight, there's no glass blowing. However, you're gonna be doing everything else. I'm like, what? And sure enough, oh my God, it was crazy. Like they had me come in and they walked me through the whole process, which I really appreciated. I walked through the whole process and okay, they're like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yeah, that's, then they're like, let's do it. Okay, okay, great. So they're like, go stand over here. So I had to go over and stand over near this bench where they had all the colors in these like, used to be like, oh, you know, like soup cans, much larger soup can, you know, like tomato soup kind of, not tomato soup, like, tomato paste cans. That's it. So they had the crystals, the color crystals that you used for the glass, and they had all of them set up. And there was like about 18 of them. I only picked 3, but they always have them set up like that. It's like, okay, here's your colors. We got them in the front. I'm like, perfect. So like they're like, you're gonna take it and you're gonna put it in, and I'm like, wait, I'm doing this, and like, yep, you're doing this. I'm like, okay. So there I am, holding the rod with the glass, the molten glass on the end of it. And I'm going, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. And of course, they're like, you gotta turn it. You know, you gotta turn it so it doesn't kind of like drip off. So I'm like, okay. So I'm turning it, and they're like, okay, you ready? Put it down. So I push it and press it down. Like, okay, now lift and turn it a quarter. I'm like, lift it and turn it a quarter and drop it in the next color. Like, okay, now lift and drop it in the next quarter. Boom, did that again. So there was 3 colors. Like, okay, great. So then the guy took it from me, the apprentice actually, because the artisan was actually monitoring, doing something else. I can't remember. And so the apprentice like, okay. He took it into the forge, put it in, kind of, you know, heated up a little bit more. And he's like, okay, you're ready here? I'm like, you okay? Yeah, let's do this. He's like, no, you're going to sit over here. I'm like, okay. And he brings out, now the colors are all molten now into the glass, and it's cool. And he brings it over, he puts it down. Now you need to keep rolling it. I'm like, okay, we gotta cool this thing down a little bit. I'm like, okay, great. So he's cooling it down. And he points over, he's like, now there's these 2 tongs kind of thing. There's one that has, like, they're like, oh god, they're like big tweezers, really, huge tweezers. One had like rounded edges on the inside when you close them together, and then there was another one which is more like knives almost. Like they're not sharp, but they're like enough that you can actually score, and that's what it's for. Like, okay, he's like, okay, now we're gonna take this here now, and we're gonna actually, you're gonna need to. What was it I had to do? What was it he had me do? So. Oh yeah. So he's like, here, take. So he took the rod with the color. He's like, okay, now I'm gonna sit here, and what you're gonna do, Dex, now you're gonna take those one big tweezers, and you're gonna pull like taffy. I'm like, what? Really? He's like, yeah. You're gonna pull it like taffy, and you're gonna fold it back on itself. I'm like, okay. And then so I do that. Do it. Pull over one leg, and it was so cool. It's like, yeah, it was hot. You could feel the heat, but the way they have you hold it, like you don't feel it on the hands, which is really quite cool. And then he's like, okay, we want to get a second. There's still enough heat. It's soft. You can get a second. I'm like, okay, great. So I reach and grab it, pull, and it really is like taffy. Now it's getting a little harder, but the moment you start to pull it, it softens up, and I fold it back on itself. And he's like, that's perfect. That's perfect. It's like, it looks, and he's like, I think you can get one more. I think way you folded it, I think we can get one more of it. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I had to extend it. I had to expand the tongs, grab it, and pull out, and then fold it again. There was 3 folds. He's like, that's perfect. Great. So he gets up, and he's like, okay, now you quench those in the water. I'm like, okay. So I quenched it in, bam, oh, they're going. And so he goes in, he puts it in the fire, puts it in the forge again, and heats it up again, get some more heat to it. And then the artisan takes over, and she's like, okay, she started to take the folded piece now. And she wasn't trying to remove the folds, but she was trying to squish them down a little more tighter, to get so they'll fit inside the ball once it's done. So I'm like, I'm watching this. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not the one doing this. And she's like, oh, you ain't done yet. I'm like, oh, okay. So she's like, okay, now I want you to sit down again over here. And so I sat back down, and she hands me the rod again. She's like, now turn it. You got to keep turning it. So I'm rolling it back and forth on the arms of the bench I'm sitting at. And, fingertips right there, you always have to take the pole behind their hands, because that's the safe spot. Anything farther, you'd feel the heat really fast, because you're talking what, I think she's like 1,000 degrees or something like that. Like, yeah, hot. So we're rolling, fingertips rolling, and it was crazy. If I stopped for long enough or was a little too slow, it would start to droop. And I'm like, oh, I gotta pick it up. They gotta turn it, let it flow back, and then pick up the pace again. It was like crazy doing that. And she's like, okay, I think we're all set. And it's softened up, and it's hardened up enough now. So she took it again, went in, and got the second layer. So now she was getting the outer layer of the glass, the transparent glass now, that was going to cover up the swirls that I had made. And so she brings it out, and it's this big, now it's even like twice the size. And I'm like, oh my God. She's like, okay, now you're going to do it again. So I start rolling this thing again, back and forth, getting it. And she's like, okay, now I'm going to take and roll this for you. You're going to take, there was this wooden ladle, big ladle, almost like could hold like a softball, and it was all like so polished, smooth on the inside of it just from the heat. And it was soaking in the water. She's like, you're going to take that. You're going to make sure it's wet, shake it off. And now you're going to sculpt this. I'm like, oh my God, really? So yeah, so I have to push it up, and now I'm pushing and rolling along, and I'm sliding along with her, and she's just rolling inside of this thing, and that starts to give it the shape, the spherical shape. I mean, oh, this is so cool. She's like, oh, okay, watch the angle, because we want to get this right. I'm like, okay, yeah, great. So we're doing this back and forth a few times. She's like, okay, heats it up a little bit more, come back, soak it, do it. We did this about 2 or 3 times. Beautiful. And then she's like, okay, now you're gonna take the tongs again, and you're gonna take the ones that have like the now this time for the scissor like ones. Oh, okay. She's like, you're gonna put it right with the point where the glass joins with the rod, and you're gonna squeeze, and I'll tell you when to let go, and you're gonna follow along. We're gonna score it now. It's like, oh my God, okay. So does it, follow on. She's like, okay, let go. Then she's like, okay, now squeeze again, and she's like, perfect. Now you can quench it. So I had to quench the thing again. And she's like, okay, now come on with me. So okay. We come over to the next bench where she's working. She's like, okay, they had some kind of a catcher that it's like this thing that kind of goes around to hold it. And she's like now it's standing up. The glass is now up in the air. So it's upside down now. Or no, it was anchored to the bottom, what became the bottom of it. And she's like, okay, so we're going to take this now. And she's like, tap, tap twice. And she's like, okay, now you can tap. We're going to break that because the scoring I did. I'm like, okay, tap, tap. She's like, tap it again. Tap it. And boop, it broke off. It was like, perfect. She's like, perfect. I'm like, thank God. So now we dropped it. So she then had to switch it over. So it got it on the other end of it. Took it over, heated up just a little bit more, brought it over. And no, she didn't do that. No, not that. No. She said it was that we took that because they had it in the catcher mitt kind of thing, and they set it on the bench. And then she took a blowtorch because they couldn't put it back in the forge again. And she heats it up, the spot where it was pressed, And she's like, okay, Dex, now you're gonna take this paddle. There's this flat paddle, and she's like, you're gonna press it. And this is gonna make it flat so it rests flat on the table. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. She's like, okay, now you're gonna push down. Now she's like, make sure you keep your hands straight, because this is where it's like, you gotta be parallel to the table, otherwise it's not gonna sit flat. I'm like, oh my God, all right. So I press down. She's like, check in it, okay. Press it again 3 times. I mentioned, and she's like, you heat it up a little bit more. Got it. She's like, that's perfect. We're done. I'm like, oh my God, thank God. So then they had to pick it up again, but this time they actually carried it over into this holding oven, which allows it to cool down for like, it was ready by noon the next day. And I had done this at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, it had to cool overnight in that, I can't remember what they call it. And I got it, and then I came in the next day. I'm like, oh my God, it was beautiful. Like, oh my God, like it's like almost like a perfect sphere. And just the fact that, I made this thing is crazy. So yeah. That was what I did. One of the things I did on my vacation. Otherwise, I was just like prepping work and stuff like that. But it's a long. It was just going through them, walking me step by step through the process first. That took about 10 minutes, 15 minutes alone, and then actually doing it. Yeah, it was like about 20. So probably close to 40 minutes total was my whole, just me alone. The other people that were doing it, they were actually. I was the only one that got the really involved paperweight. And everybody else did like there was 2 people that did ornaments, and one did, I can't remember what the other thing was. But the other 3 things required glass blowing. And in those cases, they had to do, their involvement in the process was literally to put their mouth and blow the glass out. And that's it. That's all they did. I went through literally the entire glass blowing process without blowing, but of course shaping and all this other stuff. And they're just going, And that was it. I was like, wow, okay. I can't tell who got the. I think I got the better end of it. And they're all like, I wish to God I could have done what you did. I'm like, yeah, I was surprised, but intimidated, but it was really fun. Yeah, they just blew it. Yeah, that's all they did. Like it was the glassblower had to do a little bit because two of them they were making it was pumpkins, right? They were making 2 pumpkins and 1 ornament. That's what it was. 2 pumpkins and 1 ornament. And the pumpkins had to go into this mold to get the shape, the star kind of shape, so that when you blow it, and it expands, it becomes looking like a pumpkin. So she had to do that a little bit first. Then she heated it back up and then put it up there. And then, okay, she starts turning it, and then they have to blow into it to make it the wider. And the funny thing was, before she checked to see who was doing what, she's asked, okay, is there anybody that's a musician? and I said, yeah, I was. And she's like, well, what did you play? And I said, well, I played trumpet for 8 years and I played tuba for 4. She's like, oh dear God. Like, I'm like, what? She's like, oh no. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh no. She's like, well, the problem is musicians, trumpeters and typically have like a much stronger lung capacity and a lot more power. So they have to worry whenever they're blowing, because somebody like if I actually went full on, I could probably blow out the glass that they were doing. But then she found out doing the paperweight. She's like, oh, thank God. She's like, I don't have to worry about it now. Oh man, that was funny. God, where am I in this game? It's been like I was playing it a little bit on vacation, trying to get ahead a little because I'm so tired of not being in God, what is the name of the new kingdom? I was actually it's the Sumeru Archon spot. I'll think of it. Fontaine. Yeah, because okay. So the funny thing is, like, so quick little story. The funny thing is, so when I started playing this, obviously Mondstadt, which is the first one, this is obviously already done because this was the first realm was released. Then they released Liyue, which is the really big part here. Then they released Inazuma, which is the Japanese analog over here. And then they had released Sumeru, I believe, like a month before I started playing the game. When I really started getting into it, that's when they released the Desert, Hadramabath. This up here is new that they released like a version or two ago. So the funny thing was, when I started playing, I went through Mondstadt, got into Liyue, but then the funny thing was, and somebody on chat way back mentioned this, how hilarious it was. When the Sumeru released, I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna run through. So I went from Liyue and started just running. I ran through from Liyue and managed to get to Sumeru and just started going through and unlocking all the warp zones because like I'm a completionist and I couldn't stand getting out here and not doing it. And the sad part, and this is the reason why I am very much wanting to get Liyue done before going to Fontaine, getting Sumeru done before Fontaine, is because I started doing this world quest and it's a big one. It was like the big one. And it was the one for the little Aranara, which are the little mushroom-looking kind of creatures that are like, and it deals with the world tree. So the funny thing is, I went through and got into this world quest, and I'm like, okay. I hadn't finished Liyue. I hadn't finished it. I hadn't even done the Archon quest yet. I hadn't gotten through to Rex Lapis and all that stuff. I hadn't even gotten to Inazuma, definitely. And already I was doing this world quest in Sumeru, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna play this. Okay, and of course the game assumes you already know a little bit about it because like, why would you be doing a world quest if you've not gotten to that content? But anyway, I went through and actually finished it on stream, and somebody was watching. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if he was used to be a regular, and he is like said like, how is it you completed the world quest for Sumeru before you even finished Liyue and didn't even touch Inazuma? And I'm like, dude, I just ran. I just ran. And here's the thing that really bugs me. The thing that really bugs me is now that we've been doing the actual Archon quest line here in Sumeru, it does not take into account that I did that world quest. So, you know, already there's a lot of references where the traveler, I have to keep remembering this is traveler, not a trailblazer. Where the traveler has to act like he doesn't know what the Aranara are. And as it's going on, I think it was even on stream I did it, like the first time we got here. And I'm literally going, dude, you know who they are. Dude, you know who that is. You know what that is. Like, why are you acting? And it just bugged the hell out of me. Speedrunning Genshin. Yeah, speedrunning, but skipping the important ones. The worst part was when I ran to Sumeru. I actually had gotten, because Yai Miko and God, what's her name? I know her name is but the Raiden Shogun came out, and I'd actually pulled them. And the worst part too is because I hadn't unlocked Inazuma, I couldn't get any of the Ascension materials. So I'm sitting there with a character I absolutely adore Yai Miko. Gee, I wonder why, Kitsune and all. But I was stuck with her at level 30 because level 30 required, was it level 30? Let me check. I think it was level 30. So I got her got through there because the game automatically gave me, from her trial, gave me some of her Ascension materials. I'm like, great. I couldn't get through this because this now suddenly needed things I couldn't get because I couldn't get to Inazuma. I was stuck. I had to get to Liyue first to get to Inazuma. And I'm like crying out loud. So I ended up doing, like, it took forever to get that world quest done. And then I had to double back. I had to go all the way from over here back over to here and just start doing the quests. Oh, man. So that's really the one thing that gets, it's the fact that the game does not recognize if you do something out of sync or out of order. And that bugs me so much because it's like, as we're going through and dealing, because like we just did part of the quest with the Sumeru Archon, Nahida, who actually, and again, the funny thing is, Nahida, there she is in my party, I could kind of forgive this. I could kind of forgive the characters in my party acting as though they don't know who I am, because like that's the storyline. I get it, fine, I understand. But the fact that the quests don't recognize that you've already completed this other one and change the script up a little bit, I don't want a huge amount, It just bugs me that the traveler acts as though he has no idea who the Aranara are when we literally just doing this whole world quest to reestablish them, to regrow the world tree. And this whole big thing about history and the dream and all of a sudden now we're back and we're like, who are you? What are you? Oh, I don't know. Oh, we're no longer the golden Nara, whatever it is there. So I'm just like really hesitant to go running through again to Fontaine and all of a sudden getting stuck in something. And the thing that bugged me too is like I ended up missing out. Oh shoot, 9 days. This is a tier 2. I missed out on one quest line because I wasn't paying attention. And I still hadn't finished off Sumeru. And again, because I didn't want to go up to Fontaine before ahead of time, I totally missed out on the opportunity. I don't remember what the prizes were, so... What is this? Okay, these things have unlocked. Alright. So this is some kind of like a... Oh yeah, this is just a competition. Okay. But it's got primos. That's the thing. I hate missing out on my primo gems. The test run I definitely want to get... Oh, I want to get Zhongli. I really do. I'm not a huge fan of Tartaglia here, the child. Just not really a big fan of the character. But, how many wishes do I have? Do I have any at all? I might be able to do a pull. Maybe I can do a 10 pull. We'll see. We'll see. I usually say if I do any gacha pulls, I save them for the end of the stream. Okay. Oh wait, shoot. That's right. This is in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm now used to actually holding down the mouse button to look around. Oh, man. I gotta admit, I hate the fact that I do like Baldur's Gate 3. It's a really great game, but man, that dumb thing has actually, like, sucked up so much of my time. Oh, goodness. And I just keep going back to it every time. Oh, I just wish I didn't, but I do.
We meet again, you two.
BG3 is cracking right now. It is, yeah, it is. So is Armored Core 6, I think. I'm pretty sure I bought Armored Core 6. Let me just double check really quick. Because I meant to do that when I got back here and I never had the chance. Hang on. I'm almost certain I bought Armored Core 6 because I really wanted to play. Yeah, Fires of Rubicon. Yep, I have that. Yeah, I bought that. I was going to do that on stream. I completely forgot I've got that. But now 65 hours? Oh my god, I put 65 hours into Baldur's Gate already. Jeez. No wonder I'm behind on some stuff. I know also the other one that's popping off too is Starfield. Like, I know that one's popping off too. I've debated whether or not I'm actually gonna. I probably will end up playing it, but Bethesda really has just ruined my trust in them. After the whole Fallout 76 debacle. And then I know I bought Skyrim almost day one and I was okay with it. I didn't experience all the bugs, but it's just I got sick and tired of the fact that Bethesda games seem to release with bugs. But so I figured with Starfield I'm gonna wait a little bit and see how that goes. I'm going through brain rot is real. It is. Oh my god. Too many choices, man. Too many choices. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big D&D fan. I played D&D for decades. Hell, if it wasn't for the fact of, everything that happened the last couple of years, I think my group, I would still be together. We had a game going for 15 years. We were up to our characters were level 14 or level 15. We started at level 1. So it kind of bugs me that we aren't doing it anymore, but yeah, doing Baldur's Gate 3, dude, I haven't even gotten to Act 2 yet. 65 hours, not even Act 2, man.
Commissions, huh? Let me think.
Oops, sorry, I got a little snack of gummy bears. Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
What kind of that's what?
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh?
What?
What commission is that?
I feel embarrassed just imagining it. I feel like it's a long ass campaign, D&D. No, I understand what you mean. It is, but man, we went through. God, we started off in just a normal campaign, and then he brought in Spelljammer before it officially was converted. We started off in D&D. Was it? I think we started in 3rd edition. I think we started with 3rd edition rule sets. Then we bumped up to 4th for a little bit, and then jumped to 5th when it came out. He actually converted Spelljammer stuff over before it actually became an official thing, which is I'm so excited. I'm so excited Baldur's Gate 3 has Spelljammer in it there. I'm like, oh my god, that was one of my favorite way back when I was younger. When it first came out for AD&D 2nd edition, I think it was. Oh my god. Like, just to see the Mind Flayer Nautiloid, I'm like, oh my god. If I see any Neo guy, I'm going to be freaking out. My god. I hate spiders anyway, but my god, those things are just... Ugh. Them and the Umber Hulks.
I see. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Okay, what the heck?
It's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
What? It's like she's intentionally trying to get us beat up.
Paimon's gotta ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're not actually Catherine, are you? You're not Hida, right?
Was it so obvious?
Oh, God.
I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
I was surprised to find out. I kind of suspected, and I thought I heard about Catherine actually being like a puppet or whatever, but the fact the game actually outright confirms that she's a Snezhnaya puppet was like, well, okay. I guess I didn't realize that fully, but...
From when she said, add Astra Adasask?
So from the start.
So it's been you sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really, really long dream.
So the Akasha can't take away the dreams of gods. What did you dream about?
It was another dream about the Sumeru's festival, except it was a happy one.
Oh, there we go. That's nice.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sumeru's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, but in reality, see, the funny thing is, ever since I figured out, or I don't know if I read it or something like that, these don't do anything really. They're just basically the same question, same answer, like just phrased a little differently. Like, the fact that, like, I think Honkai Star Rail actually does have some differences. I just wish they would take some of that stuff back to Genshin here.
Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
Pity. Oh my god.
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad.
That'd just make everything worse. Nah, it wasn't that.
By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering.
But I did that though. We actually this is the thing. This is another one of those this is part of that world quest, is dealing with all the withering and stuff.
But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sumeru's festival.
Say that 10 times fast. Samsara of Sabzerus.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
And you're also possessing the body of...
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
And so is Nahida gonna be borrowing her. Dreams, emptiness, and deception. Okay. So we gotta go this way. Oh, we're just going over here.
Let's
All right.
continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
I keep calling
Actually,
Nahida,
I've
but
already
maybe it's
done a little bit of work
Nahida.
on that. But for
Nahida.
now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Possess a key figure in the Academia. Possess a student and infiltrate the sages' quarters. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Yeah, no, that would actually make too much because if you don't do it right, people would suspect immediately. This could potentially work, but I imagine it's probably gonna be this one.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
So none of the choices were good.
After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
This storyline, actually, you know, so many people said the Sumeru storyline's way better than the Inazuma one, and as much as I did like the Vision Hunt decree and all that stuff, because it did kind of feel a little bit like, you know, Edo period Meiji Restoration and stuff. The Black Fleet, you know, opening up Japan kind of thing. This one really is freaky as hell because it's like there's a little bit of Inception in there. It's like, oh, people, their dreams are being taken away, you know, and being stored for some purpose, and it's like, oh, dude, that's creepy. Okay, so
No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get...
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing.
How is it selfish though that you're trying to protect your people by figuring out what the heck these people are doing? Like that logic, that's a weird circular logic.
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Is this a key figure?
I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Well, that should say something to the people. Yeah, they don't even follow their own rules. Oh, yeah.
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me.
Urban legends? Wait, what?
In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
It's different for a puppet. There would be probably free will. You know, they'd fight against it. I can imagine. Can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
She's already had an idea.
Popular theory from the Bahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Oh, that's okay. I see. So you get rid of the weird, the implausible options, and then everybody's kind of like, oh yeah, this is actually what we're gonna do.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved,
She's gonna get us involved.
then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
doing stuff behind the
The
academy.
guy gave us money.
They probably aren't in cahoots.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
Ooh, that would be a nice choice, actually. Right there, right in the, it's like bugging the office of the White House, you know?
We ran into her basically every time the Sumeru Festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, Paimon, I just made you a liar.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd.
Why?
She was born in the desert and was hailed as the
Oh.
greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Take the best in the cream of the crop. Yeah, I see.
Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
Yeah, kinda.
The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
And let me guess. Now that she's here, she's just one small fish in a big pond.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky
okay.
to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
Not sure I understand this analogy, but okay.
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
So she wanted to break away?
In the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame,
Oh.
the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
She doesn't like what's going on, but she's just too afraid to do anything. It's no longer just a metaphor.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the Academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, Many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore.
Or try to find information that verifies what they want to do,
She's
but
suppressing
hey.
a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Oof. That's gotta be a tremendous amount of guilt there,
Right.
yeah.
We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Saitaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
So Captain's gonna walk in with us. Oh. Whee! Jump, jump. There we go. Nabia! Nabia!
This should be Saitaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Saitaria?
No, I already have enough information on Saitaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Talking style?
Why?
Key
That sounds like she's trying to get us to actually take his place.
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates?
Okay, that's a little creepy for a little girl.
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh.
Okay.
My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Of course, of course. In that case...
Nabia's cats. Meow.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
We have fought a couple of them. But we're good friends with Raiden Shogun now.
Animo questioning the Lord of Geo's financial savviness and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Yeah, thank you, Paimon, for being the raid out there. That's great. I actually forgot about mocking, the drunkard. Question financial set. Yeah, the fact he didn't even bring money with him. That's right. And brawling. Technically, she attacked us first. Oh, that was a freaky one. Oh my god. Huh?
Nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Divine. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, wait. Okay, so let me see if this is it. Health or love.
Love prospects? No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The
Okay.
truth shall be revealed.
How?
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
It honestly feels like she's actually surprised. Is she actually like a real fortune teller?
Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Wait, the cats give her the...
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal.
Oh, she's pulling a Star Trek text week.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Feed the cats. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, okay. Akeem.
Is this another one of Saitaria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Saitaria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
Oh, that's
Start
nice.
talking with him. Listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
What is she trying to get out of this? I swear, like, what she's doing almost makes me feel like she wants us to replace, but not this guy. There'd be no way we could replace him.
Dear customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
Nice,
After
nice.
that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I
Oh.
simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
So he's actually not using the Akasha anymore. Interesting. My dad actually taught me everything he knew about electrical because, like, he was a master electrician for a factory. So, like, it's a funny thing is I can actually I could probably rewire a house if I needed to, but plumbing freaks me out, and that's the one that's not going to kill me.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back,
Oh.
he fell from a roof and
Ow.
broke his
Oh my
leg.
God.
Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Nice, can't
I
argue.
see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
Is she going to actually, or is this gonna be another one?
Problem.
Catherine completely doesn't
Rest
know what's
easy,
going on.
All our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Your every need. Okay, we gotta go this way now. Oh, yeah, climb up on the pot. Perfect. That's great, Dex. All right, so she must go to the tea house. Tishan.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
This place.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
Actually, it's disturbing that the Archon, Dendro Archon can, like, know everything. It's like, you can, and the fact you can just dump in and read somebody's mind, it's like, ugh.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
I hope it was actually.
Ah, that's right. I've always
Okay.
been really
All right. Okay,
interested
good.
in feats of marine engineering.
You never know if, like, Nahi is actually accidentally going outside her wheelhouse
After
here.
all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port.
Oh, that explains the name Chishan.
I came
Okay.
to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm
Hey.
sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
I like the fact it says it's Nahida now, not Catherine.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to
Okay.
hold private events.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much.
Are we gonna use a
As long
shaker
as I
down?
can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Okay, where are we going now? Okay, back over this way. Treasure Street. All right.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected?
Oh, she is gonna make us replace.
You haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Yeah, there's something to it because when we did a world quest where we went into Deshret's temple. There was this encroaching blackness or whatever that took one of the father of one of the characters in the story. Like, there's definitely something there about it.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland.
I don't think it'll look good mental manipulation.
Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Yeah, it's all different. Criticize versus demand. Yeah.
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere.
Okay. All right.
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Borrow some of the close. So we are gonna take Okay.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret.
This. Oh wow.
As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Ah, you're gonna do it, not me.
We don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Oh, okay. This is
That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
I'm getting sassy with the Archon. I swear, she's the one that starts half the stuff.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
I'll try my
If
best.
it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
It just creeps me out a little bit. She's gonna take possession of these people in order to manipulate somebody. Like, that's just. There's all sorts of questions here. Like, we're not talking like Wonder Woman 84 level, but still, it's.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing
Don't
this to
beat
help
yourself up
everyone,
over it.
and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Are they gonna be aware? That's the thing. Like, what happens to their actual conscious personalities?
Then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Oh God! Now I have to pay attention. Oh man. Ugh. Wait until the following afternoon. All right, so let's do. All right, so we gotta do. Wait, what's this? Oh shoot! I didn't realize that was a survey. No, we're not gonna do the survey. Expires in 2 days. I can do that later. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, I saw some notification lights, and I'm like, oh, we gotta get rid of those. Where's it? There it is. Okay, so. Oh. Oh, I just closed this one. No, I didn't. All right, so let's time. Okay, time. We have to do what? What time? Come on, give me back my stuff. Where's my time? Okay, like a trumpet. Okay, between 12 and 18. Like 1800. Okay. Between 12 and 1800. So nope. Okay. Always. Oh, there's that boom. I was waiting for the drum. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Pardon me. Wait, the cats. How are we going to deal with the cats? Because they're going to realize that we're not their owner. Hang on. Okay. So, what, how... Okay, yeah, there's the mark.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
This is just the way she says it so casually.
How we'll sway her to our side. I'll leave that to you.
Oh,
I
God.
trust you'll know what to say.
Oh, good, great.
Paimon's starting to feel kind
The whole mechanic of aligning thoughts threw me off for so long.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
So hide, floating marshmallow. All right, there we go. So we're gonna possess the body of the little girl. Oh God, there's so many things wrong with this.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
The cats.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Harut, I think it's Harut and Marut. It's not Hammer and Tamar, it's Harut.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Shouldn't she throw a couple duff things in there?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it
Paimon
over
keeps
with.
popping out and she's like,
I hear
what's
you.
back there?
No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Yeah, we got the Om.
The gods are asking, Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Oh.
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Who? What? I couldn't see that.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Oh.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think
Okay,
very
thankfully we don't
carefully
have to
about
do
his
too much. We just have to
behavior.
answer a little
I'm sorry.
thing.
I must go now.
Wait!
Too late.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Yeah, she was also looking at where we were hiding.
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
She's like, what the heck just happened?
Aw, Nahida.
I feel bad for her.
Seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything.
Aw, poor Dendro Archon.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
Okay, we gotta go to the Potter.
She's at Akeem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Paimon's a little too excited about this. That's the thing that freaks me out. She's like, yeah, let's get ready. Let's possess him. Like, wait, dude, are you kidding me?
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Was it masonry or gardening? He's not doing what he does anymore. God, what was it? Because his father was masonry. Taught him everything, but he's only doing. I'm gonna go with gardening.
Gardening? But don't you hate everything to do?
Well,
Oh yeah, welcome, Slim
a
Jim.
friend told me that the
I'm one of those
secret to
possessed people because
self-improvement
yeah,
is to
definitely.
Work on.
Fair enough. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better and he's walking more now. Because he fell.
Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit.
Port Ormos. That's where he's
Actually,
at.
While we're talking about him, is he...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a
Oh,
while.
okay. I don't have to answer that one.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh, so who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret.
Ooh,
and
this
now
is
you
harsh.
Spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Oh, dude. Traveler's like slamming down hard here.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side?
Ooh.
Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role. It wasn't too harsh, was I? Let's go with that. There we go.
Really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria.
I will say though, if all the rumors about Paimon to be true, then yeah, we have to watch out for her.
But
Like
once
she's
everything
actually
is
some
over,
god or
I'll
whatever.
be sure to pay her a visit to remind and explain everything.
Oh, didn't mean to hit the button. So we got one more to go after. Yeah. Yeah. We got Chisan. Yeah, we're good. We're there. We're there. Oh, we're already in it. Not even a preamble. Just yeah, I'm taking over this lady.
Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
Okay, is he going straight for the throat right now? This is because she's just outright asking, like almost begging to go with King Deshret.
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, the basement. I've been spending all the time studying in the
Oh,
basement.
Right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Oh, we're pulling out the whole thing about the memory thing.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Man, hitting
You, who worked
hard.
side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please, please stop.
Ooh. I gotta feel bad for her because like she's already guilty, but man, that's just like twisting the knife.
Now Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard? Yeah, a
She
little
can no
bit.
longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards, which...
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
What? We didn't plan for this. What?
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in the city.
We're not gonna take control of her, are we?
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Oh, we're doing it. We're taking over the guard now.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
Oh, here we go.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Oh my god, we're just gonna freak. She's not gonna be able to. Oh, this is
You
amazing.
must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on
This
you
could
will
easily be an
become.
abuse of power.
And
Abuse of
the
power, dude. We're talking
Academia's
like
might
Wonder
will
Woman movie level stuff. Like we're just possessing people left and right. I mean, granted, yeah, we're trying to stop the horrible human experiments, but still, like, I don't know.
Child of King Deshret. Never
The fact that
forget
Nahida doesn't even see a
what
problem
belongs
with
to
it.
you
Mm.
lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret?
Wait, are we now in her mind?
Aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Wait, what? Are we possessing all of them at the same time?
You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
This is
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
okay. Yeah, this is way beyond. She's got PTSD after all of this. Oh my god.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland.
Ooh, oh.
But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
Should follow. It's not too late to turn
You
back.
won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to...
I don't know. Like, what do you do when faced with all these people that you normally talk to suddenly changing? It's like, okay, yeah, no, this is creepy. This is weird. Like, you can't avoid it.
What can I do for you?
I convinced her.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the Massed Dream Harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sumeru
Mass
Festival.
Dream Harvest scheme.
But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements.
A private mental breakdown. Yeah, dude, like that's just like it just accelerated everything she was feeling like in like minutes. Oh my god.
However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the sages are still
It's gotta be Al
wary of
Hytham.
him.
It's gonna be Al Hytham, I bet. Because even the sages are
To
still
fight
waiting.
against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all
The
activities
whole
within the
Akasha thing is
Akasha.
freaking like just like yeah. There's so much subtext in this storyline. It's crazy.
Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents
Primitive, just,
tomorrow
hey,
evening at
take a
the
letter.
Academia entrance.
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
Yeah, okay.
Now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Oh god, what happens if she gets caught? They're gonna kill her?
Hey, but if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that.
Okay, alright.
Let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
She only just takes possession of people. But no, it's not we don't pray to this guy, no. Alright, wait until 1900 to 2400. Okay. 1900 tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. Right about there, it's fine. There we go. The music was getting dramatic. I'm like, oh my god, is there gonna be a fight now or something? Like, jeez. Okay. Where do we gotta go now? Look at trying to meet up with Nahida. Oh, right up here. Nahida! Taking the place back behind the bar at the Adventures Guild. Okay.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
I don't know if I feel bad about possessing Catherine since she is a puppet, but still.
Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap.
Oh my god. If Catherine gets caught and she's arrested, she's gonna wake up in a prison and be like, what the hell just happened? Like,
If
why am I
something
here?
were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was
Uh-huh.
saying.
I somehow doubt that. Thank you. Thank you,
Anyway,
Traveler.
enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Don't you feel something is off?
What do you feel is off?
Oh, too quiet around
The
here.
middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter.
Is it a setup? Oh my god.
If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Saitama figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early.
So,
just so they can exchange
no.
the documents in peace.
Paimon,
I also
no.
can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
It's entirely possible that she got caught and that accelerated their plans.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Hopefully Catherine actually has some weaponry underneath her sleeves or whatever. Okay, go to the Academia. She told everyone it's nap time.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Saitama managed to distract all the guards.
Yeah, not that there's like 30 armed guards waiting to arrest us. Okay, so... Oh, we're just going up and up and up. Okay. Okay, where... Oh, goodness gracious. I keep forgetting how high this goes. So, no guards yet. Oh, cutscene. Nice. What's going on?
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Oh, this is weird.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Wait.
The outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Il Dottore. Oh, he is the Fatui Harbinger. Oh,
If
dude.
you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken.
I knew it.
Fine.
She was caught.
With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person.
Oh.
She lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Oh, no. So why are these people...
Sumeru City.
They're being controlled.
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success.
A living wall. Oh,
And
living...
now
Oh,
it seems
God.
they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
This is... Oh, my God. This is even more disturbing. Oh, my God.
They're all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Ah. Nice. She filtered out.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Okay, so the Fatui are involved now.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
God, he's gonna take her now too. Jeez. Oh God, that was just creepy as hell. My God.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
Why you don't run, you float.
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mines. Hopefully she'll be fine. Yeah, where's her body actually? Because it's obviously not there.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2.
Oh yeah, that's the Il Dottore.
He called himself the Doctor. once got expelled from the academia came back recently, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like she must have been talking about the
Okay. So let's see. The Fatui have been at their fingers in every stupid plan that's been going on. They had a plan in the Electro Archon's whole vision quest. They were involved with Child with Rex Lapis's assassination and trying to get control of the finances. They also, of course, they were actually took the they went after the Animal Archon there. What's his name? They must be in here. I'm willing to. Okay, maybe they're in cahoots with the head leaders of the academia, because they seem to be like funding. They seem to fund a lot of stuff. So whatever they're doing with this dream thing, they must be funding it. Huh. And that's why he's back, because he has, the Dottore has got like contacts and like some kind of at least reputation, so that would get him in the door, maybe. We underestimated the scale of this. We underestimated the number of parties.
Yeah. Now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
Okay.
But
Yep.
what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
You find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Things would be a lot
I mean,
easier
that she's
if
still
they
relatively
had-
new. I mean, she's technically probably one of the most powerful of the Archons, because, you know, mind control everything, but she physically, she's, well, I mean, when in the game, she's actually pretty strong when you're on your team, but still.
Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around.
Let's go find someone else who might be involved. Let's start our own investigation. They're the same thing.
You mean?
Let's go find Tainari.
Right. Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest?
Oh yeah, it was this project. Must be.
It has to be the same project. Even though
Tainari
he
wasn't
turned
stupid.
down
He
at
knew
the
not to
time,
go back.
He might still know
Wait,
something.
way back at the beginning, Act 1, wasn't that the lead researcher that came? Oh.
There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Just mind control the strongest person, then you're the strongest person. Touche. But theoretically, maybe that strongest person might have the strongest will, and they could probably resist, maybe. Get these out of the way. What's this? Soul transpose. Share sense with Nahida through possession. The Kasha. Be viewed as the savior of the world by the citizens. That's just... that I hated that. That was just... using people as a living wall. Like, ugh. Okay, that's 288 meters. I probably could just teleport it, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, descending. Coming in quick. Okay, that's just a waypoint kind of really flower. All right. Swings to the side. All right, we're good. All right. 90 meters, 80 meters. Nope, I need stamina to climb, because unlike Honkai, there's stamina. So let's see. There. Come on, get up there. There we go. Okay, where's the... Okay, we're here this way. Oh, we're on the other side. Wait. Last time I did that, the game suddenly cut in and dropped me from the sky. We're gonna go easy in here. Alright, there we go. Ty boy! Ty, where are you, man? Ty! Tainari. Ty, where are you? Ty? Tiny. Ty, let's see, I got some dogs. Tainari. Where is he? Quest area reached. Well, great. I'm glad we're here, but where is he? Did he get transformed into a dog? I don't see him over there. Now we're heading away from the zones. Sag. Wiggling took. Can I pet him? Take care of the doggy squad. Woof. Okay. Oh, okay. That has nothing to do with that. Is he up in the tree maybe or something? Dude, Tainari. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay, there we go. Okay.
Hold it right there.
Tashfin.
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got
Paimon's a floating fairy now. Okay.
Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Yeah.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs.
Dude, they're from the
who don't even get
deserts.
scraps for their
Paimon,
work.
jeez.
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Il Dottore, I bet.
The outcast? An
The
outcast
doctor.
from the But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Maybe he's taking advantage of the Academia's resources.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
Alright.
You're up, traveler.
You know, there was one game actually. I think it was.
Let's get it on! Illusion shattered!
I think it was Blue Archive. I played once, and that game actually had a pretty cool feature where you could actually. I think it was you could record your name, and the game would actually have it recorded in game with one of the character voices, so that instead of like, oh, the Traveler, or you know, something else, it would actually respond with you. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. Oh, there we go. New punching bag. Right over here to actually kick your butt, man. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh, okay, crossbow boy.
Insolent.
Yeah, instant. You don't hit the Electro Archon.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Good grief. How many of these guys are there? No, no, back in the fire. Back in the fire. That sounds really cool, but really hard to implement. Yeah. I think it was only one, like the Paimon analog, I guess you could say. Your assisting character or whatever it was. So I could see Paimon maybe, but
That was pretty rough.
that would require paying a voice actor a lot.
Mercenaries are like?
Probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tainari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Oh, poor Paimon. Poor Paimon. The gaze from a certain guy. Find Tainari. Alright, let's find Tainari. Tainari. Yeah, usually he's farther in the city. Wait, is this guy... This is a bad guy here? Nope, Yohanan. Okay, you're fine. That's not Tainari. Oh, there we go. She'll help.
Oh, it's the traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately.
She's got Elazar too, like the other, that lady from the city. Okay.
As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Kale.
Seems that curing Ermin's souls are only chin. I did the world quest.
On patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia forest? He even turned down the sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above
Nahida.
everything.
never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
I want to say Nahida.
Oh, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis Eye is something like the Immorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for
I
research.
don't know what that.
I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis Eye.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Well, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
Okay. Catherine is busy completing the quest. Adventure takes courage. What? Oh, for God's sakes. Is there another? Hang on. So, this is one of those now blocked by... The character is currently involved in another quest. Cannot join. What's... Oh, so what's the other quest? Adventure takes courage. Adventure takes courage. Wait, hold on. Did I just see that? Adventure rank ascension. Adventure takes courage. Okay, there. What is this? What is... Okay. Oh, seriously? This... I just saw this thing pop up. Oh my god, what the heck? Is this an event? God, seriously. And she started making some good progress tonight. Okay, let me check to see. What is... It takes courage. No, wouldn't be that one. Trust us, no. No. All right. Well, let's just see how long we can get. If we can get free up Cundy Catherine here. Wait, crud. Where's? Oh, it's up even higher. That's good grief. Okay. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me. Pardon me. Jump. I'll just climb in the wall. That's okay. No problem here. Wait. Treasure chest. Hey. Do I decline?
An answer from this world?
Okay, so now where is it? No, there she is. There you are. Crying out loud. All right, Catherine. Hi. Add extra applesauce. Add extra applesauce. Hello, Catherine. Oh, there's no no voice either. Great today. Are you here to take commissions or deal with other affairs? Everyone's staring at me. Is there something of significance that you would like to inquire about? We just want to take commissions. Understood. You seem like a seasoned adventurer already. You can say that. And then you must be well acquainted with the Adventurers Guild way of operation. Therefore, I won't waste your time going over it. At least she's doing okay after fighting against the old doctor. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Do you have any questions for the guild? Although, the way she's talking right now, it's kind of like her memory got wiped. These are the commissions in Sumeru City. Outstanding adventures like you would surely be a great help to the people here. Safe travels, traveler. Ad Astra Abasosk. Oh, she's gone now. Oh. It must have been... Oh, hang on. That one little thing, that must have been like a quick little like reference, like an interlude to the actual thing. Something must have. I was willing to bet something happened to her. Hang on, it's not. Can't remember where to go. Like academia, but let's. Okay. Oh wow. Oh right, Paris. It's not here in the city, right? It's over here in the research. That's right. That's weird though. It's weird that it had to jump there to take care of it and then. Okay, Catherine's here now. Okay. Catherine! I'm just gonna say Catherine because I don't know anymore.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Hey, we gotta be careful here because everything's just all messed up.
It's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
It's supposed from reflection, maybe, but
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
I feel bad for Nahida. She was just trying to, do it. She just figured she said the right thing, and nope, actually, you proved it's
We
your
understand that
who
point
you are.
now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix.
So he kind of put like impressions in there, like subliminal messaging or something, and that's what they saw what he was saying. Okay.
Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief.
But what did they do with?
Sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
Okay, but if Nahida was able to mind jump away, what happened to Catherine? Because she was left there.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
Oh, here we go. Here's where the shoe drops.
I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside
Ooh,
the Akasha.
that would actually be bad.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Our position will only get worse with time, yeah.
Feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work.
He is. He's kind of having fun with it, yeah.
The doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
It's kind of funny. She's like, nope, I'm going back this way. I don't know what's going on, but this is weird.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
Creepy. Oh my god.
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
I think Tainara will be fine with it. He seems to be like, yeah, he doesn't care about getting in trouble. Alright, so let's see if... It's one of those things where like there's enough technology where it's like, okay, do they have the ability to send like a red alert or something like that? Like all points of an APB to all locations, like watch out, or like, I mean, for crying out loud, we have like the Matrix, so it's like... All right. Hypatia? Those are big plants, man.
Traveler?
Oh, the lady from the cave.
It is you!
Yeah.
It's Hypatia!
Didn't expect to run into you here.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
Who's this? Like,
When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it
Satyavada
called?
life.
Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia,
You're way too excited about this.
Yeah.
Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
I didn't even remember. She remembers that and couldn't remember the video.
What do you think?
She doesn't have an Akasha on.
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last.
She didn't touch Nahida, I have a feeling.
When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
I like the way she's trembling. It's kind of like an addict.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tainari.
All right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
She's sounding a little more programmed.
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Okay.
I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, there he goes. We're falling into the dream again. Okay.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Wait, that's Inazuma.
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My
Hey.
creator. My mother.
Scaramouche.
Valued
Okay.
strength above all. She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend.
What?
Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
Oh, that's right. I made him. Right. He was like the botched first
There
attempt
was
at.
one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
What if he died, though? Okay, wow.
Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face.
He set fire to the house with the
My
oh,
chest will
wow.
never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Okay.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Who's he talking to? Yeah, I'd feel that way too. Like, what the hell did I just see? This is neither the Great Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness.
Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion!
Oh God, she's like cultish now. Hey, Manga, welcome. For my arrival, I almost forgot about you. My apologies. No worries, man. No worries.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purina life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia.
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
What? Oh, what the hell? How have you been? I'm doing good, doing good. The vacation was all right.
Wait, something isn't right.
This is a dream, isn't it? It was okay. I didn't go too far. I actually did some I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I know you weren't here, but it's a character putting on a... that is actually we connected with the lady, just walked off. She claimed she had a connection to the gods, and that's when we saw. And I believe that's Scaramouche, the Wanderer, because his voice sounded familiar and stuff like that. And he actually mentioned that he had been a puppet created by the Electro Archon there. And he's definitely not connected to Nahida, who is possessing the body of Catherine right now, who's the Dendro Archon. So something's going weird right now. Oh, not now. Uh-oh. What? Oh, this is from Nahida's perspective. She's locked in a bubble? Okay, the Dendro Archon's what the heck is that? Oh yeah, that's definitely That's definitely the Wanderer. What? Okay, what the hell was that? What? Hang on, hang on. Oh, we're still running. Okay. Oh, there's Tainari.
Okay, we finally lost him.
When did we bump into him?
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Wait, Nahida... Oh! Oh, dude, they killed Catherine's body. Oh, they killed the puppet. Oh, jeez. So when Nahida... Okay, so when Nahida touched our hand, she must have transferred.
Oh, the traveler's back?
He knew. Okay, what? It's me.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that,
Dude.
Nari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's
She's
body?
imprisoned. Like, they imprisoned the Dendro Archon. Like, she's trapped in a bottle, basically.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you
He
anymore.
did. The Fatui the Harbinger figured it out. Oh,
But
jeez.
even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
That makes sense. Since the doctor captured her,
What the
she won't
hell?
be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful.
For a little god, she's pretty smart, creepy too. I mean, possessing people, but
Even
still.
in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh, please tell me I don't have to do that word association thing again. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sumeru's festival.
She's the... She said she was the moon, so Nahida's the moon. Illusions... Dreams...
Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before?
Yeah.
Something to do with Sataria.
Yeah. Yeah, the moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusions and lies refer to the Academia's plans.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Yep, you just met the god.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
I mean, I guess it's okay to share, since after all, Nahida basically gave him a message, so it's like...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself.
Touché.
I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
You can't know too much. He refused to go. Maybe he does know. I don't know.
That. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is about. I just received... Yeah.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academy is turning the Balladeer... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The lady from the cave was like acting like a worshiper connected to the gods, which was actually the Balladeer, Wanderer, whatever you want to call him, who looks like he's actually in some kind of a weird body built with like Inazuma stuff. So they're trying to replace Nahida. They're making their own god. There's so many illusions all over the place. Like, the Academy is trying to make its own god instead of the one they got.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Hypatia also showed us the so-called divine consciousness. Hypatia.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god.
Oh, Hypatia, that was the lady.
Process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but
No, they hate her, actually.
I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god.
Hey,
Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
how oh my god, the mental logic and hoops that the Academy had to go through. Like, oh yeah, we don't like the guy we got. We're gonna build our own, and let's use this puppet who's like wants to kill all humans. Like, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane. This storyline is insane. You know, Tui is also behind some of this.
The doctor and the balladeer. We have 2 Fatui harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
I don't know what, because again, this is the thing. This is the thing that bugs me the most about Genshin Impact right now is that way back, like I said earlier in the stream, we finished the world quest to restore Irminsul, to restore the world tree, the R&R quest. We did that whole thing, and right now the main Archon quest doesn't recognize that. So it's kind of like, we already did this, but okay, you know. Well, that would actually probably completely have to redo the whole storyline because we just did what the Academia didn't do.
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out.
I just wish the game would acknowledge it, you know? Let's head to the desert for now. We must stop them no matter what, yeah.
We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know.
If I need to teleport to where it is, I can do that.
What about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia.
Need to shut her mind
If you're
off from
planning
that
to
stuff.
go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Oh my god. The god gaze is back. Oh, jeez. The 4 at Loggerheads go to Caravan Ribat. Okay, hang on. This is just, okay, yeah, this is just completing this parts of the story. Witness Scaramouche's past after being connected to the Divine Consciousness. The Divine Consciousness, that's the mind of Irminsul, the tree, the world tree. So it's not is that more the god, actually, you know, that I think about it? Yeah, see, this is the thing. The game doesn't realize I've already been through all of I've already been through here. Like, normally you'd have to walk and run and just do this, but now it's like, yeah, I'll just teleport over here. It's all right. Oh, wait. What's the book say? Commissions. Okay, nothing there for me to collect. Yeah, I'm already doing that. Hang on. No, wait, no, not that one specifically. Is there anything I can... No, I can't get anything. It's just weird. Every time I get a notification, I'm like, oh, what? Wait, I gotta do? All right. Doesn't compute to the log of your mission accomplishments. Well, to be fair, though, I can kind of understand in a way, like, because here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Because I've worked with software developers. I manage a software. I used to, before I handed it off to another guy, I still actually work with them, but I worked with a team, like about 4 or 5 software developers for an internal program that we made. I do the UI UX design work for that. And the one thing I've learned is that software developers, it's not a bad thing. It's just, this is the way this is just the way the mindset is. Get the job done, get it working, and be done with it. Whereas somebody like me, a user experience designer, will be like, yeah, what are the different ways we can actually accomplish this, and what ways can we actually work with people and make it easier for the users to use? So a lot of times the developers will come up with one solution, it's the easiest one to implement and get it done, and boom, move on. So I kind of feel like in this case here, that's possibly the way. So they would just wanted to get the quests all programmed, get it out. Because I think if you had to account for somebody going through and completing all the world quests and stuff ahead of time, now you have to record all new voice dialogue without knowing how the story ends. I mean, we've, Here, like I can actually go right to it right now. Like I should actually check it out. Yeah, here it is. The Vanarana. Like we can go to this here and where is it? Oh, it's behind me. It's behind me. See, there's the Aranara. They know me. Wait, oh shoot. That's wrong one. I was going back to the rest of the quest line. Alright, let's see. There we go. Because actually, it turns out this this big ol' onion looking thing. Once we get there. There it is. This is kind of like the fire crystal thing, whatever it is on the mountain there, because hey, Arakaraman. How you doing? Oh crud, I didn't pay attention. Ah, dang it. Ah, I lost the dendros. Oh well. Wasn't paying attention. So we just replanted the Tree of Dreams. This is a whole new thing now. So we've already done that. Okay, we have sigils. Oh, it's growing a little bigger. Oh, it took all of them. Oh man, it's been I apparently don't go back to these things that much. I didn't realize I had all these things. So okay. Ooh, that's nice. I got some condensed resin. Yeah. What was that? Was that resin or just fragile resin? Ah, okay. Philosophies. Midlander Claymore Billet. All right. Ooh, Crown of Insight. Acquaint Fate. So yeah, there's see, this is the thing. There's 50 levels to this thing, this plant. So is it still growing? I swear to God, it looks like it's still growing, but it's not. Okay. It looks. I love how it looks. It's really cool, but because to do this, I remember the story was really cool. We had to go back in time, and like there's a whole time travel thing. It was really weird. But like we've already done the world tree and stuff like that, so it's like, okay. All right. We've been here before.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here.
We've been here before, Paimon.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
See, that's the only thing I want. Is just instead of like, so we're finally here. We've been here already 3 or 4 dozen times, but you know.
Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
It looks like tree bark, honestly.
Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It is indeed quite impressive.
Enough gawking.
I'll hide them.
Follow me.
I'll hide them.
Here.
Out of the woo. Poof.
Oh, Ethan went that way. Let's hurry up and follow him.
I am. Oh, they made a deja vu moment. Yeah. I got the other fact. She's like, follow him, follow me. You can float. Why don't you just float after him? Like, see, there we go. There she's floating now. Wait, are we hiding from the guards now?
What the? Where did he go?
Oh, Aramite mercenary. Okay, yeah, because we're not in
how did you
Sumeru
lose
technically.
him?
We're in the desert.
They were just here a second ago.
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, traveler, it seems
Like
that
Tui,
we're
maybe?
found again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Couldn't have shaken them without you.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh,
Ah.
so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it.
Oh, nice.
However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremite's honored guests by now?
Yeah, I was gonna say he would have been sneaked up and just knocked us out. Really?
Right, you do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy.
A scholar. He's like a warrior scholar or something like that. Like, I swear to God, he reminds me like a Bond or something like that. He's a spy.
These days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
So you were actually looking for me.
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
But you stole it, so what difficulties are those?
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I can't share the note just yet because he's hiding secrets from us.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
You drinking something? Oh yeah, just a bottle of water, that's all.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement
Gotta
in the
keep
desert,
hydrated.
so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
You know what bugs me now that I know the fact that these are literally just the same thing? It just drives me nuts. Sounds good. Let's head there together then.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
I'm not so positive. Go to Aru Village. Okay. Let's yeah. It's bugging me that there's these the notifications. I just can't get past my main. Okay, good there. All right. Normally I wouldn't do this, but we're gonna fast travel. Yeah. But if we're gonna head into the Aru Village, then why are we stopping at the? Oh, good rate.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is
So
really
I
something
want you to be very
else.
decisive with the same meaning of these answers.
Great.
Well, I think that's just to keep the story going instead of having to record different, different decisions, dialogue trees. But it really just makes it apparent. Oh, cutscene. Oh! Sino! I don't have him on my team. I almost want to say set. Ooh.
Sino.
Oh, the chip.
my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
I hate the fact his coat hangs off one side. It's just the same thing as like Himiko in Honkai Star Rail. Like how does your coat stay like that?
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him as much as you seem to think, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
We don't know anything about him, Paimon.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
He figured it
Unless
out.
you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to
No
us.
wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Ooh.
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
This is a mission from the sages.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? What you would do, traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Well, look
Ah,
at you two
Dea.
acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Hey, how you doing, Dea?
Great, finally someone that we can trust. You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these.
Oh, now we got a three-way. The Mexican standoff. God. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Either of you hear a word I just said?
Oh, here we go.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
Silly text.
All right, stop yelling.
Yeah. Put it on the back burner, boys. Save for later, man. Get Tainar in here to start sighing at Sino's jokes. These two. Oh, no, she's doing it too. Oh, for goodness sake. Really, everybody? We're just gonna stare?
This is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Sardine? I don't even want to know Paimon.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself.
Oh!
I'm Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Nice. Heterochromia. I like that.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Nice voice actress. Wait, she's a hydro in the desert? Actually, that kind of makes sense. She'd be bringing water to the oasis. Okay. I wish I had tried to. I wanted to try to pull for her, and I missed her banner.
She's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
Say it a little louder, Paimon. The room didn't hear you.
Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh.
On second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
She's got a little back. She got a little steel there, Paimon.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Oh, the ice just dropped there, right there.
Did I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you...
What's the last banner you pulled from here? Oh,
I
God.
was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Oh, I like her nail. She's got a gradient color. It goes from black to red.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
A little while ago,
Can't remember, actually.
I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development.
Oh, no.
files.
It was the
What little
magician
we did
there.
report clearly did not match the project's actual
Can't remember if I
progress.
think I pulled him. I think I managed to pull him on the last day of the banner.
As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning.
Well, if you're an honest person, people who are trying to build a god are going to hide that from you. Because I know it's been some time since you pulled from Genshin, for instance. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, I'm probably going to do I think I have enough to Primos to pull a gem tonight.
As soon as the submission reached his desk, he even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
Who judges the judges?
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, They are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you then decide to exile yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
What if that whole story was just... It's still too early to trust him.
Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
From the very beginning, Alhaitham was... The sages were watching me from the very beginning, yeah.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler. After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contain one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ainul Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
Wait,
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Oh, okay. What about your encounter with me? Did you join forces just so you can investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Is that enough to prove his innocence?
Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion.
Scribe Alhaitham?
Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
For now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
I like Dia.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
I forget bases out yet.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, dear.
I was actually hoping to pull for Candace. I love her character design.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Growl?
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
I love that Paimon just volunteers us for everything like
The
that.
sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
For a while, the wind outside is beginning to calm.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Ha! In other words, sitting silently. Love it. Hey, the good thing is I actually have D on the team, so hey. Oh wait, we gotta heal everybody up. God, it's been a while. Oh, what have I got enough of? The Taiyaki, that'll work. There we go. Alright, let's head outside and find out where we gotta go. Alright. That's why the game just looked like it threw some sand at me. Alright. Oh, she's over here. Oh, okay. Kalantari. That voice sounds really familiar. Kalantari, I didn't expect you to sneak all the way to Aru Village. This old bag of bones is going to fall apart chasing after you, you know? Oh, it's Mr. Sohio. Someone at your age should be reading through texts and records in the academia. What are you doing all the way out here? What I'm doing here? I'm here to stop you youngsters from running off into the desert, of course. All of you read quite a few papers, yet you can't keep your cool. Tirzad gained some success once, and you all go charging into the desert like mindless fungi. The sage is afraid you'll let the Matra and worry that you might damage the ruins, so I was sent to dissuade her. I feel like this is a separate story. Like, this is not actually the story. You'd come here alone, but you're not the only one with the same idea. You know how many leave applications the sage received yesterday? 46. A total of 46 applications. All of them from young students wanting to try their luck after reading that paper. They gave all sorts of excuses. Helping a neighbor whose house caught on fire. A fungi invasion turning their homes upside down. Accidentally consuming spoiled curry. If only they used their creativity on writing papers. Could it be just a coincidence? So many people supposedly applied for leave, but I didn't see a single one of them here in Aru Village. Of course you didn't. I've already convinced all 45 of them to go back while on my way here. You're the last one. Listen, academic research never relies on luck. Tirzad may have produced a well-written paper, but we still haven't verified its credibility. Oh, this is the other one. This is the continuation of the other. Okay. I found a guide. No buts. Having no prior experience is enough to get you lost in the desert. Even if you don't get lost, there's no guarantee you won't accidentally damage something within the ruins. For the sake of your safety in the ruins, you must head back. If you refuse, I'll have to ask Holwani from the Corps of 30 to escort you back. Please head back. Alright. That's how a researcher of the Academia should act. Alright, off you go. Mr. Hosoe, you're not going back? Of course not. I'll be staying here for some time to stop other rash researchers like you from entering the desert. I'm not rash. I'm just in need of inspiration for my paper. I thought I finally had my chance. Goodbye, traveler, and may we meet again. Safe travels. Oh, there goes our Mora. Even get our free food. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is a different quest line. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not gonna go to the shots because that's wait. Where's the where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah, I thought it was those spectral wolves.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something else.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been
She's a
quite while
berserker.
since
Love
I've
it.
seen the flame main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Yeah, no problem. I always just start off with you anyway.
Let's get it on! Shine down! Ha!
Here, kitty.
Illusion shattered! Propagate!
Ah, missed.
Here comes another wave!
Haven't even finished the first wave.
Look alive! There is no escape!
Did I kill the other one? I think I got it.
Shine down! Quietly now.
There we go.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Who's this now?
Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sorry for all the trouble.
I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
I find it interesting because I never actually stumbled upon this in the game, but this must be related to Wanderer or something like that.
Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper, huh?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
He sounded like he was kind of ticked off. Like we aren't from here. We're just asking a question.
Most of
No?
them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tenari also brought this up before. Hypatia was also exiled.
That's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd
Oh, nice.
appreciate
Now
if
we
you
go
keep
from
an eye
having
out for
possessing people's bodies to apparently abductions.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone to your past
Can't
sins?
leave it alone. You gotta push and poke.
I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations.
I wonder how worse it could get. Yeah, I don't know.
For your help.
I'll hope to.
Because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why this is a great opportunity to watch him. It'll be fine. D and the others are here too. Yeah, it's
I'll
the
be
same
grateful for
function.
the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay, finally out of this. All right. Okay, so God, it's getting late. It's after 3. I gotta double check. Who all do I have? So let's see. We've definitely got Nahida. Let's see. Who was it I pulled for? Let me see. Do I have anybody new? Are they new? If that's Layla. Yanfei. Oh, I pulled Yanfei at some point. Oh, I have Wanderer. I don't remember pulling him, but I think I accidentally got him or something like that. Chichi, Kirara. She was from way back, actually. Tainari actually got. How's he? I have one of his constellations. You have a C1 Tainari. Kiching, what about her? I have a C0. That's fine. Yeah, I remember pulling for Sangonomiya Kokomi because I know she's a crazy healer. Yeah, let's see. Was it C0 on her? Oh, yeah, here we go. Linny. This is who okay, so I did pull for Linny. Did I get anything? Nope, just one constellation. So you C1. That's fine. Oh, I was pulling for Linny. I had enough to do 2 temples. And the first one, I got Diluc. I'm like, are you kidding me? I got Bronyad with Diluc. Like, what the heck? Then I actually did a pull for, and I actually managed to land Lenny. So I was like, thank God. All right, at least I got the guy. Lynette, she's actually just, you get her automatically. Like, well, not automatically, but she's like the easier to read. It's easier to get. Chongyun I've already had. Fischl and Kave. So I don't have, okay, so I don't have Alhaitham. Okay. Baiju, I've got, that's fine, okay. So, let's see here. Let's do, I wanted Zhongli for quite a long time. Just to have the because I don't have the Animal Archon. How much is this gonna take? 1440? Okay, I have enough. Plus 1. Alright, let's do this here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. And let the spin begin. Bzing. Come on, beat gold. No. Alright. Noel. Oh, not gonna give one? Okay. So we got Noel, Sharpshooter's Oath. That's not bad. The Bay Club, Black Tassel, Cool Steel, Blood-Tainting Greatsword, Sing Shot, Raven Bow, Fair Shadow. Oh, nice Favonia Sword. That's not bad. I don't have too many of those. Noel. God, I used to use Noel all the time way back. Darn it. All right. See if I can save up enough for the next stream. How long is the banner? 17 days. Okay. I don't know if I really want Tartaglia. I'm not a big fan of him as a character, but you know. So let's see. This we gotta bump up Noelle constellation. So she's. Oh, I actually have a couple of her constellations already. Nice. So this one increases the level of breastplate by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. So. Okay. My area is gonna be so freaking busy and crowded this weekend. Oh, jeez. No, that sucks, man. Breastplate? What's breastplate? Oh, it says here. Okay. Oh, it's her shield. Okay. Oh, I never really leveled her shield, did I? Huh. Okay, let me see. What about... I haven't done... I usually use the Dendro guy here, and I don't know why I don't have... Well, then again, a festival is... Oh, festival. Nice. Well, maybe something to do. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go. That's not bad. All right. Hey, how you doing? Can I actually level you up? I don't know. Oh, this one I gotta fight. I gotta fight Signora. Ugh, hate fighting her. How about the Muso Shinsetsu? I don't have enough of those. So the funny thing is now with Honkai, I'm so used to being able to just create new health whenever I need. It's like can't do that right now. We have to wait Ascension 5. All right. What about this one? Nope, don't have enough there either. Dea. Unstinting Sucker? No, okay. All right. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. And just, I want to double check just to make sure that the vents aren't going to run out anytime shortly here. So, Verdict of Blades, 9 days. In a Hidden Mirage and Fontaine. This is a Fontaine one again. I changed stuff as my child. Oh, nice. Nice. Hope it works out. Hope you get some good money for that. Oh, God, this is only 2 days? Ah! Crud. I don't want to lose this. This has got 40 and Enigmatic. Oh, crud. I really didn't want to do this. Oh, wow. This is all the way into the new territory. Dang it. Can I actually teleport this time? Okay. Because the funny thing is, when I was playing, I tried a couple of times, but because in the Archon quest, you're stuck in a time loop. Like, what the heck? I wasn't expecting a cutscene. Sounds like the ocean. Oh, there it is, Fontaine. Well, well, I guess I shouldn't be too worried about it. I mean, for crying out loud, I did it with Sumeru, didn't I? Like, cut past Inazuma and go to Sumeru. Hopefully, because they were freaking expensive as hell in my friend. Yeah. HO scale, I'm assuming, right? Sourcewater Nation. Headed to the archive. How in the heck do you get over the way over there? Oh, there's a boat. Oh, I see a landing spot. Oh, big turtles. Nice. Nice big turtles. You guys are friendly, right? Oh. Why did the crab drop out of the... crab dropped out of nowhere. Probably first time because I've ever loaded this. Is this a... This is in the violet... Oh, he sticks his head in there. Dude, that's kind of cool. Aw, popped the head. Well. Ooh, blue crab. Alright, let's do this here. I'm really hoping it's not going to start a whole quest line because I just want to do the events and be done with it. That's beautiful, though. My God, look at that. I will say, Genshin does some pretty dang good visuals, man. Like, all right. Wait, there's a. Is it underwater? Oh God, It's down there. Oh, you're right there. Oh, is that the? Hang on, I gotta park. Oh, that's kind of a cool. I like that. And I like the dendro. There we go. Hydroculus. Ooh, nice. I still have some HO scales, but I'm selling an O scale. Hogwarts Express. God, you had a big and a small one. Nice. I only ever had HO. I don't know if my parents even still have it or not in their house. I'd have to ask them. So, can I just Maritime Harbor? Can I just go in here on boat? Is this what I'm doing? Like, is this gonna open up? Wait, the guy's name is. Oh, the dog's name is Baguette. So they're really leaning heavily into the French. Okay, so we gotta. Oh wait, she's from the video. The little Bobby. Or whatever the French. Gendarme, like the gendarme. Boop. What the? What in the world are you? She has wings. Hello there, the wind and the waves are both placid today. They miss her less stories, but at least people see them. The biggest one's in scale as well, more specifically the G scale. Oh, geez, those are huge. I never would have had space for them. Stories. It does seem like a nice gig. Yep, I think so too. Everallen. Weird. What the? She's like a cross between a zebra and I don't even know where the wings are from, but okay. How in the world do I get all the way up there? Lecture? What in the world? It's got a key on its shoulder, dude. These guys actually have mecha. Like, what the heck? Okay. Alright, that's cool. Got a little Gundam going on here. Maybe. Oh, dude, is this an elevator? Hang on. I mean, this isn't the first elevator because we've done it in those big robots, but... Come on, please. Give me the view. Give me the view. There's got to be a view. Come on. You don't build an elevator like this and not have a view. Come on. Where is it? Really? You're just going to keep me inside? All right. I remember this well. 1 G-scale locomotive, 3 truck Shay, and it was $700, dude. That's crazy. I hope you get at least some of that. Wait. Oh, another Ciora. Must be all gendarmes. Okay. Well. Open up Statue of the Seven. Hydro Archon. Oh, dude. Look at that. Wait, what is that? You will sometimes encounter teleport, waypoint, and domain entrance map. Pins bearing such. The symbols indicate the destination located in a multi-layered... Excuse me. Oh, this is explaining the new update to the map that they did. Right. Okay, so that's subterranean. Oh, this is cool. Excuse me. I hiccuped, but thank you. Did light just start flooding from that statue of the 7 just now? So weird. It's normal for a statue of the 7. You don't feel uncomfortable at all? Huh? Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Wow, I feel like I'm using gills to breathe. Good for you. First try growing a pair of gills and chill Paimon. Huh. Seems like you're feeling pretty... Oh, goodness gracious. I still can't believe Paimon's actually working. Excuse me. Yeah, Paimon heard that in Fontaine, if you can use elemental energy... Goodness sake. You can swim underwater. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is how we can... Excuse me. Ha! You could do something for one spot. Oh, wow. But being in the water is scary. You kids in a hiccup moment. Oh, fish out again. You better not go back on your word. Fontaine's blessing. Oh, for goodness sake. Transoceanic source water. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the transoceanic source... Oh, for goodness sake. Just is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. You will not drown. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I won't drown. Kind of want to jump from up here. Do a hey, Spider-Man! Do a backflip! Where is that? Oh, it's got to be way up top. Excuse me. I like the brass touches. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Don't fall. Oh. Oh, you know what? Let's drop. Recover stamina. It's 325. I gotta keep going. Shut this down. No, no, don't. I hate that when you hit the wrong key and all of a sudden I use up the... Oh my God, ultimate. Excuse me. For goodness sake. Usually I don't hiccup. Like, how high up are we? Oh, wow. I can actually see... Oh, crud. Wait. Before I go dropping. I've got something. Oh, well, this is just going to be annoying if I have to keep hiccuping. Okay, use that. Now, how much do I have left now? Okay, I have a little bit. Not much. Oh God, if I die, this is gonna be bad, because this is a fall from way up high. Oh my God, that was crazy. Okay, we're safe. All right, but where? Wait, where is the hydroculus? Goodness sake, stop hiccuping. So it's back this way. Yes, hopefully I make some good money. Yeah, I would hope so too. So it's somewhere. Oh, there it is. Jeez, I climbed all the way for nothing. Okay, fine. What the? Oh, jeez. Okay, hi. Hey, Vol. When does the aqua bus happen? Oh, all right. It's time to go already, isn't it? Oh, is it? Oh. Okay. Can I sit down?
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus. This boat tour will take you to the magnificent Court of Fontaine.
Are you kidding me?
Most important city in our nation. I'm Aval, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as Elfan from the Navia line, I'll still do my very best. And if you're dissatisfied with anything, feel free to let me know.
I was Lionel.
Oh, wait a sec. Please contact a staff member with your feedback after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible. Back on topic. The destination of this trip will be the Court of Fontaine. If you'd like to learn more about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steambird.
This is kind of cool, actually. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Excuse me. I usually try to force a burp if I can, because usually that helps out with the hiccups.
Steambird runs lots of fantastic serialized novels, including the
What?
thriller Great Detective Herlock, which recently reached its dramatic conclusion. Right at the very end, Herlock faces
Excuse me.
off against the real mastermind, revealed to be the assistant, Miss Jacoba, in a duel at the old site of Lilia Cruces Ordo. I couldn't stop my feelers from shaking.
Feelers.
Oh,
Excuse me.
spoil it for you? Oops. Anyway, coming up ahead on your left-hand side is Mercy Village, the hometown of all Melazines, myself included. It's deep below the ground.
Melazine. She's a Melazine. Okay. Oh, excuse me. What the heck is that? It's like a water arrow?
We will now pass through Poisson Tunnel.
Poisson.
Now that I think about it, very few people
Fish
seem to
tunnel?
take this line. Maybe it's because humans don't really like deserts. After all, the most popular route in and out of Fontaine is through Liyue's Tenue Vale. I've heard that in places with lots of sand, even clockwork
What?
metal
Nope.
start to malfunction.
Oh, got it. Okay, great.
I mean, no rational person would try to cross a vast, hot, and dry desert to get to Fontaine, right?
Ha.
Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you were irrational.
Heaviest controller and extra cards. Yeah, they had a big controller. Goodness sake. Like, how far are we going on this train ride here? Oh. Way up there. Cool. Can I talk to her yet? No, she's just giving her spiel. Okay. Excuse me. Bum, bum, bum.
Looking ahead on your
Oh.
right-hand side, you'll see Aeneas, where the Opera Epiclese is located.
Ooh, opera.
Do you see that really tall structure? I once asked Elfan, what's that big old thing? She said, no clue. What's the use of learning the meaning of things? But anyway, Elfan is a super amazing and super friendly Melazine. If you have a chance, you really should take the Navia line and listen to her tour.
I love the fact she's like completely self-deprecating.
Destination of our tour, the magnificent Court of
Excuse me.
Fontaine. Please take all of your
What the heck is that? Oh, it's birds. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Please keep all ardents and hens inside the car as you ride. Come simply complete stop. Thank you and enjoy. Oh, cool. Nice little ducks. Swans. Geese. Something or other. Birds. I feel so Little Mermaid right now. Wait. Oh.
Oh no! I almost forgot. Ahem. Well, aboard the Aquabus. Please keep your head.
Ah, there we go.
And other body parts, as well as
Thank you.
keep your canes, swords, cameras, and other personal items inside the boat at all times. The Aquabus operator bears no responsibility whatsoever for any injury or loss incurred as a result of disobeying
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe it's a bit late for the disclaimer.
Should have probably started with that.
I'm happy you've had an incident-free journey today, and it was my pleasure to serve as your tour guide for this trip.
Incident free today. Excuse me. All right, that was cute. That was absolutely adorable. Welcome to Fontaine. There's an achievement for this. All right. Wait. What is the achievement? Hang on. What's the achievement? What is it? For listening to the spiel? Well, complete a cruise on the Aquabus. Okay. Excuse me. That's cute though. I like that. I appreciate that.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Please watch your step.
Oh, we're right near where we need to be. Sweet. But I want to get that. I want to get that seat. Okay, I gotta go this way. Oh, we're not up. Oh, we're not up high. Okay, we gotta take the we gotta take the elevator up again. All right. Wait, where am I going? 4th floor, Palais Marmonia, 3F Navia line, 1F station main hall. We are on. Let's go to the 4th floor here. You know. That was quick. Wow. What in the world is that?
Unlimited mora or unlimited time?
Okay, I see it. There's the statue, the Hydra Archon. Another one, Liath. Okay. Huh. I think she's the first Archon that's not sitting down, actually, now that I think about it. Wow, that's a big city. Good God. Hey, Adventurers Guild. All right. Toy War. Shots fired. Is that really what I was going for? Is that the one? Hang on. Statue of the Seven. Oh. Can I... Oh, I only have 3. Yeah, we'll say that for now. Wait, what's the... That's a word. That's no. We're not gonna get into this whole. That's Toy War. Shots fired. The Shots Workshop. This is actually the event that I was looking for, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. Verge to Blades. Mega Mecha Rail. Yeah. Yeah, the shots. Okay, this is it. Okay, we're in the right area. Perfect. As much as I didn't really want to do... What the... Is that a... It's... Oh my god, it's a French poodle. Like, serious? I can't pet it? Damn it. Look at that thing! It's like snooty, just the way it walks. Hang on. I just head turn to the left, turn to the right. Tourner à gauche, tourner à droite. Tourner à droite. Let's watch it turn. Let's watch the dog turn. Is he going to turn? Monsieur! Monsieur, avec moi! Monsieur! Oh, there he goes. Turning the head to the left. Tourner à droite. Tourner à gauche. This is crazy. Just the intention behind this. He's like, no, I look to the left. I watch to the left. Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that. That's quite a fun. Oh my god, we're high up, dude. Oh, and you just automatically want to climb up there? Where do I have to go? Court of Fontaine. Where's Les Shots? Les Shots. Les Shots. Les Shots. You're over there, huh? The best part, somebody's looking up. It's like, why is there a... Daddy, why is there a guy running on top of the roof of the courthouse? I don't know. We just pretend we ignore him. Oh, God, that is high up. I'd probably die if I fell. Yes, I would, actually. All right. The worst part was, I actually had toyed with the idea of... Oh, God, I hate it when it does that. I hope I didn't die. This is so annoying. It's very annoying. Doesn't this mean that Lady Farina will sit at the judge's table? Exactly. Just say, what does that mean? Why, we have guests. Judging from your clothes, you must be outlanders. Yes, in that case, it's quite unexpected that you might not understand our local lingo. Allow me to put it this way. Who should sit at the judge's table? The justices, of course. And who is our chief justice? The Archon, Monsieur Neuville, obviously. Naturellement. My. C'est clever. But then, why is our dear Hydro Archon sitting in Monsieur Neuville's chair? Now tell me, what would the poor people being judged think of that? If it were me, well, I would feel cheated. Hydro Archon knows nothing about being a judge. Oh, that's sassy right there. Well, it does seem like they wouldn't be getting what it was advertised. Exactly. Charles Levine, not as advertised, precisely as you say. Why am I doing a French accent? I swear. Huh. So it does mean that Paimon thought it did. Wait, just a second. Are you sure it's okay for you to make fun of your god like that? Oh, of course. Archon loves such jokes. Oh my god. I'm sure she loves them. Why, if these words reached her ears, she would tie me to a stone and have me hurled into a deep lake, watching enthusiastically from the side. Whoa, wait a minute, hold it. She loves us so much, she would tie him to a rock and have him thrown into a lake enthusiastically. But, dear guest, do not grieve yet, for our good Arbon is ever so flightly with his words that even a millstone could not sink him. Wow, okay. And Archon would say, it's a miracle! Such a romantic ending! While applauding most loudly. In fact, she might even shed a tear too. Un au droit. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. And she might even bestow upon me a model of romantic Fontaine medal. Is that what my Fontainians consider romantic? I'm sure not to say here. In any case, let's get to business. So that's why you have come to a humble store. Because I have 2 days left in the event and I want my primos. That's what I want. Speaking of which, Arbon, don't you think our two guests look like the famous adventurers the boss told us? Oh, really? Quite so. One with the hair like burnished gold and the other like shining silver. Right, Mitsuto, you be Mr. Dextroyasu and Ms. Paimon. Ms. Paimon. Wow, getting a little French. Mademoiselle. No, that would be MME if actually it was them. You know us. The boss was asking around the Adventures Guild about adventures active in Fontaine. Ended up being told about the two of you. Well, how would he be to I hadn't just got here, you know? Pretty formidable team. If formidable. Mr. Dexter, well, Mr. Dexter, it looks like we're getting more famous by the day. This is thanks to me, eh? Come on, you could show a bit more humility. Nah, it's you, Paimon. What would your boss like from us? Well, unfortunately, he's not in the store right now, so allow us to tell you instead. It's a few words, not to worry. To be brief, our boss would like you to help collecting data for his Champion Duelist plan. Champion Duelist plan. The plan to use Champion Duelists as the main characters, the development centerpiece, and the focus of our advertising for a new line of clockwork toys. Ah, kind of cool. Okay, we're building action figures. Nice. All right, that's our business, by the way. Clockwork toys. Also, have the two of you heard of Champion Duelists? I have not at all. Could you explain? They are a special institution in Fontaine. This is my literally first day one Fontaine, okay? If you commit any crime as you face your trial, you may apply for a duel against... Oh my god, seriously? You have formal dueling? Dude, alright. Should you prove victorious, you can clear your name and defend your honor, and thus remove the need for a trial. However, defeating a champion duelist is no mean feat. Accidentally selling toys, certainly. Our boss believes us to be an excellent cultural institution of Fontaine. Such toys of this kind may yet sell very well indeed. If they do get popular outside the country, we can also win honor of our nation. 2 birds with 1 stone, I say. It's the Lady Farina herself, pinning medals to our chests. Everybody wants medals, man. So that's the situation now, but if you're making toy champion duelists, what do you need us adventurers for? You can't develop anything without data. And the strength of the champion duelist is honed in all manner of perilous places. Okay, so we're just going to be beating up robots and they're going to be taken. I gotcha. Yeah, it's the most impressive adventurers do similar things. We thought, why not get adventurers to help us instead? Use adventurers to get the data you need for your line of toy champion duelists. Is that it? So different from Lady Farina sitting at the judge's table. Well, no, it's not quite that serious. It's more like replacing a time flower with a mallow tree. Okay. Oh, you know a wooden pillar with a stone one. Doesn't all this mean more or less the same thing? It's what you two were talking about from the start, and we heard it all. Oh, that we were talking about Le Pot or Logier, the watchmaker next door. Next door. It's way worse than we are, trust me. The cousins of the watchmaker, but they make toys on the sly. Now that's just completely absurd. Isn't it? Indeed. Terribly so. A watchmaker that sells toys? Well, clockwork, Exactement. And is that not reprehensible? Tell me, what do you like most in this world? Food. Paimon likes food and money. Aw, it's your best buddy Dex Tokuyasu, of course. Aw. In that case, if there was a Dex Tokuyasu puppet store somewhere that you traveled from afar to see, only to find that it did not sell Dex Tokuyasu puppets at all, but instead stock nothing but a ton of Arbon puppets, would you not be angered at the betrayal of your expectations? Would you not cry and scream? Would you not send the boss of that store flying with a single punch for denying you some... Wow, this escalated really fast. I'd be furious. I punched the store owner straight into his cell of a fortress Merapide. Seriously, who'd buy Arbon puppets anyway? Now that you say so, it would be kind of annoying. What do we do, Dex? It would be terrible if puppets of you were to go out of stock. Paimon, it's a red herring. Don't get distracted. They're selling you a bridge here, And they almost got Paimon there, too. Oh, come now. You're just making analogies. You know what they say? There's no such thing as a perfect analogy. That's true. Okay. But it's the things we describe do happen. After all, you will not find belle conches and conche madeleine, will you? I don't know, really, but hey. I'm going to stop the accent. The only increase in frequency until the day comes when watchmakers stop making watches altogether. But we shall not forgive them. Oh, no. Unless they change their name to Le Pot Toy Makers. And there you both go again. You do this spouting nonsense, don't you? The more you talk, the further off topic. I'm getting a feeling like this is a Fontainian thing. Let's just have it now. What do you need us to do? Well, actually, we do have one request to make before that. Could you two go to Le Pot au Logier next door and do a little investigation there? Really? Watchmaking is their main trade, but their latest toys have become so popular that they're stealing our customers. That the store owner gained inspiration for those toys in Mondstadt, and we're curious about... Really? Mondstadt? Maybe some alchemy-powered toy that gives off scent 4 times as sweet as Sunsetias, which they use to ensnare people. I've heard that there's an alchemist in Mondstadt who can do that. Anyway, I wonder who that would be. Would that be Albedo? Wouldn't that be... As such, could you please help check it out? I guess our boss is quite concerned about this matter. And why don't you go yourselves? Oh, come now, dear guest. We have reputations to maintain as business people. We can't just walk over there willy-nilly. Exactly. It's for the sake of our reputation. And is one's reputation not one's all? For my part, I must go tell our boss of your arrival, so please, lend us your aid in this matter. To be honest, Tex was pretty curious. What would toys that take inspiration from Mondstadt look like? Did they have something to do with alchemy? Let's just have a look, shall we? Alright, fine, we'll do that. God, it's 3:47. I gotta stop. Okay. Wait, what is... Can I go in the... Can you go in the manhole? No. Wait, I just heard... Oh, that's cool. Dude. I love how stuttering it is. Okay, alright. Oh, wow, everybody's over here. Oh, what is that icon? That's cool. L'épologia. Lingerie. Tatu Caron, the shop owner. Caron, bonjour. Je m'appelle Dexter Yasu. Bienvenue. I'm Caron, the owner of the shop. What can I do for you? Hey there, boss. We've heard that you've come up with an awesome toy. We'd like to know more about it. I should come right out and say it. But, of course you can. Still, my elder brother sent you here to seek out information, didn't he? He figured it out. No fact. Your brother? Wait. Actually, how did you know what we were here for? Oh, I just saw you walking out from the Clockwork Workshop. That's all. My brother owns that shop, and I know him and what he'd do. This is right up his alley. Oh, dude, that's some hits. Best. He kept his eyes open. Love it. Expose me for even get started. We should prep more before coming over. How are we supposed to know what your brother's... Well, they should have told us that. It's just corporate competition is. That's corporate espionage. Paimon, mind your language, please. Vivier, c'est non travail. Merci beaucoup. Je travaille et... Comme c'est comme ça. Sorry, boss. Paimon's brain wheels got stuck there for a minute. No way, even the best made toys have components that will get stuck at some point. It's the same with people. You need to take good care of them. There's nothing you're wrong about how my brother sees our relationship. Besides, I won't take up any more time than needed. Let me talk about these toys instead. Just okay, we're supposed to be secretly gathering intel. That's such interesting things you say to your customers. Our stores we have bread and butter as clocks, which we make using techniques handed down from generation to generation. You know, I could actually see the clocks because, I mean, German clocks are like the Swiss, you know? I mean, that... German, well, Swiss is not, obviously, German Swiss is Swiss, but they're right near the German border. I wouldn't... You could see a German, you know, these being from, like, Mondstadt's period. Those are just my personal hobby. They bring happiness to people, so by the more people know about them, is that not the same as spreading happiness? It's such a nice... My brother always said that this line of thinking is too unadventurous. But that's it. Why don't you ever look at the toy? I hope you like it. Oh, it's like just a gear. Yeah, inspiration from Mondstadt. Indeed, I liked the place since I was little. When I went there recently, it was indeed a rewarding experience for me. I incorporate the story of an adventure I met there into the toy. But don't set your expectations too high, alright? In the end, it's just a simple clockwork device. An adventure? So it's not a product of alchemy? Alchemical toy? That sounds interesting, but this adventure made quite the impression. This time I'll tell you a story. But they're still waiting for our reply on the other end. We should get back first. Alright then, remember, you're always welcome here. We don't even know anything about the toy. Oh, they put it away. Wait. Alright, let's just get this over with. Hey, kitty cat. Can we play banker next time? Okay, well. What in the world is... What in the... Oh my god, really? This is so on point. Oh my god, two French poodles, one dressed as Mademoiselle and Monsieur. Did they gave him a cane? He's wait, hold it. He's holding the cane with his tail. He's wearing pants. Wait, or is that fur? Wait. Hold it. What? Okay, this is blown. What the? He's got buttons on the bottom, like with the belt button, but there's fur. Okay, well, you know what? Oh, I love the dresses. That's nice. Wait, Fontaine and Graciette. Did I walk right by? I walked right by for the dogs. Oh, all right. Let's finish this off because I gotta get going to bed. Oh, what now? Who's this? Oh, this is Abon. Do your quick indeed, as expected. People recommended by the Adventurers Guild. I'm Livre, the owner of this shop. Welcome. Hey there, boss. You and Canada brothers. We didn't know that, but I saw you straight through. Seriously, Abia? You didn't tell them something this important? Seriously, Arbonne, didn't we agree that you tell them? If you're gonna cut anyone's salary, boss, cut his. Hey, are you two brothers too? What? Don't call this guy my brother. Yeah, okay, they are. So what did you mean to say is that the mission's a bust? You didn't find anything? Well, no, Karen's a really nice guy, and he didn't mind even though he knew about us. He even told us that we could try out the toy anytime. That guy. Says that toy chemical power? No, it's an adventure toy. This is corny. Didn't he say that he incorporated some adventure story into it or something? That's right. How'd you know? Did you already investigate the matter or something? Ha! I just know him all too well. He always puts something sentimental into his toys without caring about the market situation. If you ask me, adventure stories are out of fashion. I don't blame you. I would go over there as well because dogs. Very popular, isn't it? Yeah, it's just ordinary market fluctuations. Once our champion duelist lineup takes the stage, we'll have him beat easy. Out of fashion adventures play acting. Ha! What do the two of you know? This is what we call packaging. God, seriously. He's making G.I. Joes. Is that what he is? We're just going to get the data and put in some popular toy prototypes. Really? That's it? I feel like there'd definitely be problems this way. It's fine. The story has issues. It's all about the gimmick. What would you think if I told you Arbonne and Aubert are, in fact, ultra-realistic, ultra-high-quality puppets based on the theme of double act? Wait, what? What? No. Of course they can. That's the power of a double act. Tricks can seem very real indeed. See that? Wait, are they actually robots? No more conniving than a merchant, I see. Thanks for the compliments. In that case, eyes up, you two. The data collection will be run by Arbonne and Aubier. Well, we're just going to take a blind eye to your brotherly conflict. Just don't skip on your payments. Paimon. Paimon's my agent at this point. Oh, hi. Cutscene. They didn't confirm or deny they're robots. Toy War Situation Map? Wait. You receive a special commission. This is a toy shop and have the encounter some manner of trouble completed. When did I complete that? You receive another missive from the workshop. Seems that all is not proceeding as planned. Dance. Wait, hold it. What do they call this? Dance resolution. One of the politicians in charge of taking care of the toys. Go see how you can try this out. Oh my god, this is cool. Torrential turbulent charge. Complete the world quest. Aqueous. Oh god, I have to complete a world quest. This is the same thing I had too in one other quest recently, right? There was like a world quest you had to complete. I think it was the bottle. All right, that's cool. I gotta stop. Jeez. Oh my god, yeah, that whole. Oh, it turns out they're robots. Like what? Hang on, let me switch over here. Oh man, dude. Well, I hadn't really planned on actually getting over to Fontaine like that, but you know what? 2 days. Oh, jeez, the launcher just pops up in my face. 2 days left on the event, and I really want to get that going. So I think I'll just do the event. Then I don't have to worry about missing out on the Archon quest. So, well, thank you for hanging with me tonight. Thank you for staying. It's much later than I intended. Next week we'll be doing probably 2 streams. Not sure what days. Probably Wednesday, Friday. Hopefully. And I'm not sure what games, because I do actually want to do the Armored Core 6. Because I actually have that. I keep forgetting that I've got that, and I do want to play that. I also did at one point say I wanted to do the 4 times game, so I'll figure something out. And then it's almost 5 a.m. here, dude. I hope you actually got enough sleep, man. That's insane. Yeah, because I gotta go home and go to bed. Still at the studio here, so I'm like, oh, I gotta drive and then sleep. But anyway, I want to thank you, A Silva. Thank you, Manga. Thank you, everyone who popped by. You know, appreciate it. Slim Jim, Dabbing Taco. Thank you all. Hope to see everyone next week. Maybe at some point I'll get those videos out. But until then, thanks a lot. Have a good weekend and take care. See you later.